Welcome to ShadowMeTarot. We got a new release today. I'm super excited for. If you like my videos, or if you're here for the first time, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. If you would be so kind as to like, subscribe, and share. I always forget to ask, which is why I'm like saying it now instead of at the end. But it does help the channel grow and lets me know that you guys like what I'm up to. Anyways. Thank you for that. This is a big box. Human Spirit Oracle, Learning to Reconnect by Jena, Dellagrottaglia. Wow. Dellagrottaglia. Dellagrottaglia. Ooh, I hope so. What does it mean to coexist and connect with one another with respect and dignity? In today's world, it is so easy to feel alone, even with so much going on around us. The Human Spirit Oracle is about what we all universally experience as humans and reminds us that we are all connected. Best-selling artist Jena Dellagrottaglia was inspired to create vibrant, wild, symbolic art for every human to identify with and to make us think about the feeling it invokes. The artwork promotes diversity in gender and ethnicity and love for each other, not only on a spiritual level, but on a human one. So open your heart and enjoy this journey called life. All right, it looks like it's $27 here in the United States. And rock pool. Oftentimes I'm super critical of boxes. I don't like boxes like this. It's too easy that this could rip, and it's harder to get my cards out. So I'm just saying it out loud for you guys, for you manufacturers out there, rock pool. The other boxes are better. The flip top boxes that you guys made for this one, right, is perfect. These are great. These are a pain. Ooh, green gilded edges. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm in love already. And the color green is beautiful. I need to change this lighting here. Let's see so you guys can see that. Oh my God. That is so pretty. Get some better light in here. All right. Hopefully that helps. Oh, wow. That's such a pretty green. Okay. Sorry, I'll quit messing with the light. So we'll just do the book like we normally do here at the beginning. You can fast forward these parts if you don't want to watch. It just has an introduction, how to use the cards, and then it goes right into the meanings. And then okay, so let's see what it has. How to use the cards, reverse meanings, daily message pull, beginning, middle, end. Ooh, week and depth pull. I like that. I always like it if they have at least one unique spread instead of just past, present, or future, or just the Celtic cross. It's really nice to have a spread that is specific to the deck itself so that the author or the artist or somehow you feel like they've meditated on it and used this spread a specific way for themselves. At least that's the hope. Anyway, let's see what we have here. Oh, these are beautiful. Okay. Ooh, any way the wind blows. Oh, cardstock. Nice. It's nice cardstock. It's a good, thick cardstock. How many cards did it say it had? 44? That's pretty thick for 44 cards. I think that's pretty thick. All right. So, any way the wind blows. So this very much looks like going with the flow. And I suppose in the reverse, it's probably when you're not going with the flow or you're blocked from that somehow. So maybe the question is, are you going with the flow? Are you bending too much, too little? Am I blue? Interesting. Well, the blue itself feels like you can't speak your own truth, but it's more of a navy or violet kind of color. So it's kind of like maybe you can't even see your own truth. Are you worrying? Are you sad? Are you depressed? There's a lot of pulls you can get from this card. There's really like a lot of pulls. It almost feels like question, am I blue too? Like in your healing process, sometimes the healing itself makes you cry, but it doesn't necessarily make you blue. It's almost like a cleansing, I guess. 3 is commune with nature, getting yourself grounded again. I'm really kind of enjoying these third eye influences in the artwork. She's got little pine cones in her hair. What goes around comes around. Fishbowl. If stuff is growing on her, I kind of feel like she's stuck, hasn't moved in a while. Her world is very small. All right, unlock your mind. I feel like this is a stubbornness card, right? Number 7, all aboard. His mind is the train tracks here. The train is going through his ears. His body is the station. Let's go ahead and read the book on this one. All aboard. Next stop. With so many causes, protests, and ideologies nowadays, it is so easy to hop aboard the newest trends and fund me campaigns. It is important to understand that not every cause is what's best for us all. Knowledge is power, and if you're feeling like hopping aboard a cause, have your facts, which in this day and age might be harder to find than one would think. It is great to be passionate for the world and to have a passion for change, but be sure it is the type of change that benefits humanity. By humanity, I mean the world and the earth as a whole, not just you, your family, or neighborhood. We aren't saying don't mow your neighbor's lawn or don't volunteer at the co-op, but when a cause limits the rights of others or dictates the choices of people, then let's get knowledgeable about all the facts. Let's do our research from reputable sources, because Uncle Jesse is a great person, but how many books has he read in the last year? With social media blaring at you with what you should believe and support, it is hard to sometimes find the right track to the best train out of the station. In the reverse, this card means, can we see your ticket? Are you feeling overwhelmed with all the causes, hashtags, and being told what to care about? So much so that you're just done and want to believe that someone else will fight for the cause? Is it worth having a cause you're passionate about and knowing it takes more than a village to make a change? Find that cause. Be sure it is right and support it. Be educated about it. Spread that knowledge and be an advocate. You can be the person spreading the message to friends and family, sharing your perspective and message as a great way to be a part of the bigger picture. It takes a village, and in a village, every voice matters. So does yours. Don't get discouraged or overwhelmed, because even the smallest light dispels darkness. Not all causes are one size fits all. Some causes may inspire you to give more than just a donation, while others are as simple as a monthly payment and maybe a shout out on your social media. Decide for yourself how involved you want to be with your cause. This will help to eliminate those overwhelmed nerves. Okay, so this feels like a need for boundaries and balance for this card. I like that it's red. I kind of associate with that, with the root chakra. I'm just kind of noticing the different colors here. I'd have to read the book more to see if the colors themselves mean something. But there's a lot of different colors, right? So I don't know. All right, so we've got, next we have number 8, I am golden. Yes, you are golden. Y'all are perfect just as you are. Baby, I'm a star. Yes, you are. Hope, fame, recognition. That's what I think of that. And with the number 9, I'm like, and the Hermit, with the Hermit card, would be like, fame, stardom, success in my mind with that number 9. Just kidding. All right, number 10, the road less traveled. Nice. The one that spans your heart, or the world, the heart, your mind. Speak your mind, speak your truth, speak your soul. All right. 11 is the Midas touch. I just feel like abundance with that. And I'm, even with the colors, I go, okay, this is like your soul shine kind of thing. Broken open. And I don't think of this as like her heart is broken. I look at this as she's breaking out of her shell. Hit your target. It's like go after it even though you're afraid. Is kind of how I interpret that card. Master of Destiny. He reminds me of like, I don't know, in old movies where you see people in those big old trench coats and they have inside of them, they open them up. You want to buy a Rolex? You want to buy the old watches and jewelry and stuff like that that they have in their trench coats. He kind of reminds me of that. What does this say here? Can you guys read that? Something TERS. Cotters, something like that. I can't tell. But he's an interesting fellow. He's got some steampunk kind of thing happening here. Master of Destiny. I feel like this would be a card that you have the key to anything. And it's a temperance card, right? Well, it isn't. It is not a temperance card. But I always think of 14, and I always pull from other decks, when I'm kind of interpreting and trying to find stuff. Because Spirit's going to talk to me about things that I know or that I've recognized, whether it's in other decks or out in nature. And I hope the same happens for you as well as you're connecting with your own decks. But yeah, I feel like keys to information, like even secrets. This might be something with secrets, things that you keep under lock and key. Secrets of the heart, secrets of a past, perhaps, secrets of the family. I don't know. There's a lot you can pull kind of from that. Secret ideas. That's a kind of a cool card. Okay. Oh, I like this card. This is great. Not my circus, not my monkeys. It's really good when you recognize in yourself and your behaviors that you have no control over other people, and it's a waste of your energy to try. Or even try to even figure it out. So waste your energy there. And this is number 15. So I'm going to pull the devil card from that. And I think, I know that codependency, you have a hard time saying, not my circus, not my monkeys. And I don't think that's exclusive to people who are codependent. I think that happens to, all of us on some degree, where we have to remind ourselves that everybody else has to live their own life just like we have to. And here we got 16 as a hothead. I don't know. That looks like a tower moment if I ever saw one. That's like, it's time for a change. I'm breaking apart. Blowing my top. All right. Easy does it. Number 17. And this even feels like the star card. It says dream here. So yeah, I feel like it's hopes and dreams, but I really see this card as like really asking the universe for specifically what you want, because your soul is asking for it, right? The depth of your soul is basically, I feel like, meditating on not just peace and harmony, but also bringing into alignment the things that you want in your life, or to vibrate as if the things that you want are in your life, or that they're coming. That's what I usually do. They're coming. They're already on their way. Oh, I like this. Number 18, I am possible. I feel like blank slate, right? You can look in the mirror and love yourself and wash yourself clean and come out a blank slate. You can do that by shining a light on your shadows and maybe getting in touch with your higher power. I love this. I am possible. Very blank slatey. 19, the butterfly effect. I feel like this is a woman transformed who's embraced even her shadow side. Ooh, this reminds me of my friend's quote too, of stepping into your your timeline of your highest good and deepest desires and ultimate fulfillment, that you can just step into it with this kind of soulful transformation. Support system. I mean, look at her. She's being held up by a toe. And maybe they're even like holding her up with the wings of a moth. That's interesting. Siren Song. $22 is the wallflower. This feels like a person who is afraid to speak or is choked up with emotion. And blocked. Eye to eye. Oh, this looks like the Queen's Gambit. If any of you guys seen that on Netflix, it's an amazing show, but this looks like the Queen's Gambit. And because of that, with the chess here and with the butterflies, I feel like, and even kind of like a moon around her or halo around her. Yeah, she just kind of has like a knowing about her. And I feel like there's like an equalness, right? You're cream of the crop maybe to your peers or something. Equal to your peers. I think like, I don't know, you're at the same level as everyone else, or you're like, I feel like this would be like an anti-imposter card. Maybe I should read it. Let's read it. Let's see. I spy with my little eye you. Do you view things from others' perspectives, trying to see eye to eye with the beings in your world? Remember, reality is all relative to the human experience. In your reality, there is only your truth, and all you can do is try to understand someone else's truth. Seeing eye to eye, or at least respecting someone's reality, can make life less of an argument or a competition, and more of a meaningful existence. It is easy to forget that we all see things differently. Remember, all eyes are different and see things from their individual points of view. It might do you some good to take the time to listen to someone else's version and help to expand your own horizons, or at least realize where they are coming from. Just think of the game. I spy, someone sees something from a window. That same window you are looking through, but you don't always have the same focal point at first. In the reverse, this card means you are in constant battle, locking horns with others who are trying to give you their views on things. Are you refusing to even see things from another perspective? We like to call this condition optorectalitis. You can figure this one out. I'm like, asshole. Like, that's the only thing coming out of that. Optorectalitis. All right. You will not have very many deep or meaningful moments if you refuse to see eye to eye, or at least respect someone else's point of view. Sometimes we do not need to see things the same, but it could enrich a relationship or situation to let someone know you can see where they are coming from and understand it. So take those blinders off and look out a different window today. All right, that was just too funny. That really did kind of crack me up. All right, if I get this in a reading, this is the arsehole card. Okay, 24, head in the clouds. I feel like she's just thinking about all the things her heart and soul desires, right? I mean, that's what head in the clouds is. Making a wish. There's a purity in that image. Bound for boundaries, private, no entry. Oh, this is mental boundaries, intellectual boundaries. Hold your ground. It also might be somebody who has their defenses very high. Sometimes boundaries are good. Actually, boundaries are good. 27, give it a whirl. 28, face the music. I honestly can say I can see more details of this image in the video than it's sitting right in front of me on the paper card. It might just be my lighting because the video does kind of brighten it up a little bit. This is a very pretty picture though. Head over heels. This is number 29, which breaks down to 11, which is kind of like a twin flame kind of number there. Against the clock, number 30. Time flies is what this says here. Cry for the moon. Homebody. Ducks in a row. Row 1 is empty. Row 2 is overflowed. Row 3 has got a huge one. Interesting. Her world is upside down, is kind of like with this shape here. And then I feel like very emotional here with this shape here as well. Interesting. 34, eat your words. Doubt, judgment, rude. Maybe check how you talk with others with that card. No strings attached. Oopsies. It's a big pair of scissors. She looks like she's going to cut off her nose to spite her face, right? And she looks like she's trying to cut cords or cut certain thinking. Cut away certain thinking. And it's also on that spool too. So sometimes spools can just spin and spin and spin in their thinking. So I feel like this is a non-attached, I mean, obviously no strings attached, but like the no attachment kind of like Buddhist kind of, you know, I am nothing kind of feel that I have for this kind of card, or for this message for that card. Too many hats. Well, Santa's only supposed to do work one day a year. I don't know why he's wearing so many hats. All right, 37, count your chickens. 38, forever young. 39, life of the party. 40, blessing in disguise. 41, pull yourself together. 42, third eye blind. I love that band too. They're freaking awesome. The third eye is blind. Out of touch, huh? Blocking transformation. All right. Spill the tea. Gossip. And manifest your miracle. All right. There are your 44 cards. Let me know how you guys like this deck. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And then also comment below and tell me which one of these cards resonated best for you. These do shuffle pretty nicely. All right. shuffle them like 6 times, or until I'm done usually. And we will interview this new deck that just came on the market. I think yesterday. I got it yesterday. All right. What personality does this deck have? What is the personality of this deck? Thank you, beautiful spirit, for all of your guidance, love, and light. Truly grateful for all of your messages. What personality does this deck have? It's very easy to shuffle. I don't think this deck was expecting this question. Whoa. What personality does this deck have? What is the personality of this deck? Yay. Oh, it's your support system. Oh, that's so nice. That's really cool. What is your strength? This is one you come cry to. Oh, helps you eat your words, huh? Maybe I feel like, and it's in the reverse. I want to read what eat your words in the reverse is before I move on. I'm just feeling that I need that right now. In the reverse, we like big butts and we cannot lie. Or maybe we don't when we are the butt of the joke. Or if we're on the receiving end of someone else's forked tongue. Oh, we must learn that sometimes people have nothing nice to say or don't believe in you. But you can take this as an opportunity, use this as fuel, make them eat their words, prove them wrong about who they think they are, be the bigger person, serve that shit right back to them on a silver platter with a side of salt. That's funny. So the fact that it came out in the reverse like this, I do kind of feel like it's like, this is going to be your support system when like people are shitty in the world, you know? They got to put their stuff on other people. And we all do that to some degree. We all have some wounding. We all wound other people because of our wounding. But to have a support system like your higher power to go to fill up your cup and make you feel better is huge. And then to have that, you know, use the cards as a way of getting those messages or even to facilitate those messages is really what I'm here for. So what is your weakness? What is your weakness? Human Spirit Oracle. What is your weakness? What is your weakness? Human Spirit Oracle. What is your weakness? See, now when card decks do this, I'm like, we all have weaknesses. You have to answer the question. What is your weakness? Okay, manifest your miracle. It can't do it for you. I mean, your manifestation is your own thinking. It feels like this can support you and address your feelings, and it can maybe overcome self-doubt and change your thinking, but ultimately your thinking is up to you, and it is up to you to think about your own miracle and the life you want to build. And Spirit will support you in those goals and alleviate self-doubt. All right, so how will you help me to grow? Ooh, wallflower. Maybe speaking up. That's really what I get from that one. Speaking up as a foundation of who you are emotionally. But for me with that, I mean, it might be like you talk too much and we're going to help you shut your mouth. I mean, that could be for me. All right, here, wallflower. Oh, there you are. I almost didn't notice you blending into that wall there. You have made it to the party. Now get up off that wall, mingle, dance, and find joy. I know sometimes it might be hard meeting new people, coming out of your introverted shell while trying not to be seen, but you never know, you might meet someone interesting. Have a good laugh, dance until you sweat. At least you can say you got off the wall and gave it a try. So I feel like this is it almost feels like embracing your own soul shine, right? If you're going to truly grow, every time you grow, it's about just accepting yourself and loving yourself more and more and more into your own divinity. So this card in a reading would mean something completely different than what the book just gave us. So just because, I mean, for me, this would be, just because it's me, this would be a listening card. Are you listening? When should I call on you for guidance? When you're kind of in the shadows, right? When you're kind of facing your demons, comforting your demons, healing your demons, exercising your demons, and I love that. That's great. Cry for the moon. Heal those, just heal those demons. That's fantastic. What's the best way to work with you? What is the best way to work with you? What is the best way to work with you? What is the best way to work with you? Hit your target. It's upside down. Does that mean miss your mark? Let's see. Hit your target. Number 13. I just feel like it's about the transition, right? And not resisting change. So I feel like when you're resisting change, and you know when you're resisting change, or you can't, or you're just, in that place of self-doubt. I feel like, well, let's say it says hitting your mark takes concentration. Are you distracted lately? Are you being torn in 12 different directions? You cannot give 100% to 12 different things at the same time and expect good results. It is time to prioritize and learn to say no. You have your own goals that need to be met rather than always assisting in the side quests for other humans and their goals. Sometimes you need to be selfish in order to be a better version of you. Just like the safety rules on a plane, you must get your own oxygen before helping someone else. Now, go hit your target. So I think that I really do feel like this is a soul-searching kind of thing, where if other things that other people are telling you is affecting you and affecting your thinking, right? And I do feel like a very introverted kind of side to this deck as well. So I really feel like this is supportive in changing your vibration. It's supporting your thoughts, where you can be more confident. You don't have to blend in. You don't have to hide your shine, that your demons aren't so bad as anyone else's. All right, what will our relationship be like? Oh, I'm possible. Yeah, all about addressing that shadow. I definitely feel that a lot here. I feel like stepping into the best version of myself is how I feel about this deck. I love it. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Yay, I said it 3 times. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and we will see you again soon.